to Elevated TV, guys.
Elevated TV Radio. Redefining broadcasting. Listen.
Hey, Fwa, how are you? Hey, I'm T. At the very beginning today. It's a matter, you. Let's have some fun. All right, good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on Elevated TV Radio. My name is Daffy Matthew. So you're going to love to come in the Elevated One of Sports. If you love to have fun while talking sports, then you are at the right place. But if you don't like sports, you don't like having fun, you don't like talking, please stay away. As much as I need a lot of people to listen and be here, I don't want to bore anybody. I don't want to spoil anybody's day. Yeah, Manchester City and Real Madrid, the king of England and the king of the UEFA Champions League. It was Game of Goals. There's Game of Thrones. I know that one, but it was goals. Goal feast, goal slug. 7 goals to nothing. That was how it ended. I thought it was going to end 4-2, 6 goals, 7 goals combination. Sorry, not 7 goals to nothing. And it was going to be 4-2, you know. And Man City would take that to the Bernabeu. But, I mean, they can take solace in the fact that they would attack when they go away from home. So, we'll see how that goes. And the Bernabeu is not a hard place for people to score as well. So we should see. Aha! It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's going to happen. That's definitely what we are all expecting now. It's going to be a tough one, but it would happen. Well, I don't have all the time to be on the show today, so I might just do 45 minutes and then run out. I have a class. And from here to Jackson, the traffic is crazy. So I'll be leaving earlier than normal. But you guys are going to bear with me, please. Let's do 45 minutes of having fun. Every great say, City all the way. I start with City to the end of the UEFA Champions. I thought you were a Chelsea fan back in the day. I'll ask, I don't know. Saviki say, good morning, bro. Good morning to you. If he say, I'm fine, sir. Okay. What are those guys on Facebook? Okay, everybody. Maybe my family on Instagram, on YouTube, sorry. Okay, so let's hit the ground running. Let me take you through some of the stories. And I've got like messages on the WhatsApp. In case you want to send me a message on WhatsApp, it is 07025000069. 07025000069. If you want to call in on the show as well, it is the same number, 07025000069. Yeah, tomorrow, for those of you from tomorrow, I won't be here. On Friday, I won't be here. I'll be in Anambra for the Bayern Youth Cup. I'll be back on Sunday night, and then next week, Monday, I'll be here again. So if you are wondering, maybe tomorrow the show doesn't run, it's because I've gone to Anambra to go and see Professor Charles Soludo, the governor, the new governor, and then also for the Bayern Youth Cup and meet with the World Cup winner, Bayern legend, and all that. So I'll be back on Sunday evening or Monday morning, and we'll see how it goes. And then my people in Dubai, are you guys ready for us? Okay, my visa is out, my Dubai visa is out, so ready for Dubai. We'll come in myself, Kalajai Ahmed, and Chika. We substituted Emmanuel with Chika. The reason being that Emmanuel is part of the host of the Ballers Award. You guys should follow that Ballers Award. Try to get invited, go and honor good footballers. Joshua Badog, it's been a while. He said, good morning, the Elevator One. Madrid all the way. I want Pep not to win the UEFA Champions League with Manchester City. You're a devil. We cast and bind you. We release the dogs of hell to your house to bite your legs small, and make your wishes and wizard plan, break your coven, so that all these things that you're saying will not happen. What's wrong with you? Real Madrid already have 13 titles. Can't they wait? What's wrong with you? Madam Joshua, are you evil? Are you that evil? Why would Pep ever walk away from Man City? Thrilling nights like this and Erling Haaland on the way make the Etihad the place to be for many years to come. It's exciting to be a Manchester City fan. Honestly, the days ahead are beautiful. I see the way Man City are playing, the way they are playing, plus the kind of players they're going to bring in. It's fine. I'm very happy when the Man City people came out to say, look, we're not looking at Declan Rice this time around. We've learned a lesson from what they did to us with with Harry Kane. We're not going to pursue any player. We're going to only buy players that are willing to come to our club, and we're not putting 150 million for anybody. With the one we bought for 100 million, Jack Grealish, He carry grease, stay rub body, never even fit to do anything, just to do fashion model is useless to us. So we're not going to pursue any English player with all our lives anymore. Rio Ferdinand claims that Thiago Alcantara told him he wanted to sign for Manchester United before eventually joining Liverpool from Bayern Munich, and says his ridiculous form shows that players need time, as it tips Jadon Sancho to emulate him as well. The same Rio Ferdinand came out to say that Alex Ferguson wanted to sign Karim Benzema, but the comment that I didn't understand was when he said his African connection made him to go to Real Madrid. African people get Real Madrid. That's the part that I don't get anyway. But hey, Mr. Smiles, good morning to you as well on Instagram, and it's fine. But now let me get your take on this. We've seen the first leg, the Game of Goals, not Game of Thrones now. We saw the Game of Goals last night, and between you and me, where is your smart money on for the team that would make it to the next round between Manchester City, to the finals between Manchester City and Real Madrid, based on how they played? Okay, don't forget that Real Madrid came to Stamford Bridge and played a 3-1 massacre on Chelsea, but Chelsea also went back to Spain and gave a good account of themselves. On the strength of that game that they played in Spain, they were good. So Man City now better than Chelsea. Can they go to Spain and also do what Chelsea did? Because that's all they need. That's all they need right now. Do what Chelsea did, and you are through. It doesn't matter if they drag the game. It doesn't look like a game that they can drag into extra time. If they do what Chelsea did, they have the advantage. They won the first leg 4 goals to 3. It's a thriller, but it's doable. But don't forget, 2019, 4-3 Tottenham Hotspur, Man City Tottenham Hotspur. There are some games that we've seen. Okay, you not to need to look back after this Man City 4-3 versus Real Madrid. What is the best Champions League tie involving an English club in this century? We've seen Manchester City, Real Madrid 4-3 yesterday, but we've also seen 4-3 involving Real Madrid. Remember that game where everybody was like, goals were just coming in and out? I watched it recently. It didn't look as exciting as it was back in the day. So it was 4-3 Manchester United versus Real Madrid, 2003. Chelsea, Barcelona, 2005, 4 goals to 2. AC Milan, Liverpool. Remember 2005 in Istanbul? 3-3. That one was fire on the mountain. And then there was the English game, Chelsea versus Liverpool, 4-4. Barcelona versus Man United, 3-1 in 2011. And then there was Barcelona, Chelsea, 2-2 in 2012. And then there was Manchester City, Tottenham Hotspur, 4-3. So where do we stand in all of this? Okay, which one tickle your fancy the most? But talk to me. What do you think about Man City's chance of making it through the next round, making it to the final? I just keep saying next round, like, oh, like there's misty more round to come. Making it to the finals next week based on the result that you've seen yesterday. But then let's not forget that tonight there's going to be the battle between. It just look easy. 6 times champion Liverpool, second most successful club in the competition, and second time semi-finalist Villarreal, the Yellow Submarine. They're coming into this game with one thing in mind, that is continue their giant killing act. That's all they need to do. Hey, Debanon, good morning, sir. How are you? That's all they need to do today. Nothing more. Fear no evil, fear no Liverpool, but it's not a one-legged game. So they've got to do it both sides. Every other time that they've killed the giant, they play at home first and then they go away to lock shop and cause problems. Can they do that to Liverpool? Liverpool is a team that attack you relentlessly. Liverpool is a team that puts you under pressure, give you the high press. That's what Real Madrid did after 25 minutes to Man City. Once they were 2 goals down, they said to themselves, you know what? We're either going to fall down and die here, or we're going to go win this game. Okay? And they took it to Man City. Man City's defense, I've always said that in all of their imperious clean sheets and all their ball possession and goal scoring moves that they have, it's always clear that if you push Man City to the back, if you put them on the back foot, their defense would always be calamitous, like Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. And that's exactly what we saw yesterday. They have no business, considering the number of goals that they conceded. But hey, it is them. And I will also give Man City a little bit of a break. There was no Kyle Walker. I don't think that Vinicius would have had it easy the way he had it over Fernandinho for the second goal. Is it second or third goal? If Kyle Walker was there, I also think that if João Cancelo was in the game, would have been a different story. But hey, this is if. What happened has happened. So let's stay with that. Mr. Smile says, Liverpool is just a different breed. I agree with you. Joshua Badog, he said the chance of Manchester City making it to the final is 60-40, but they look vulnerable when we tap the ball against Madrid. If they can work on that aspect, they are goal to go. All right? Everybody is vulnerable without the ball anymore. Saviki said City will still play their free flair attacking football. They will win or play score draw, but City need to watch out their defense. Yes, let's not forget that the competition says that you know that the Champions League provide you with 125 games. 121 have been played. So there is 3 more games to go. I mean, 4 more games to go, sorry. So today we'll play 122. Then there will be 3 more games to go. The next 2 semifinals and the finals. Total number of goals that have been scored is 368. The top goal scorer of this competition is Karimu Omo Benzema. Yes, so Omo on fire. Oh, Bono Feli. It's not Cristiano Ronaldo, no Lionel Messi. Lewandowski, I got no touch on this man. Okay. As bad as the season has been for Manchester United, there's a player in Manchester United that produced the most assists in this competition. Bruno Fernandes. Yes, Bruno Fernandes, I've got you covered when it comes to scoring, creating goals for his teammate, and he's done that very, very well. Okay, Matositansi says, good morning, Mr. Elegbete. Man City's chance of qualifying to the final is high. Judging by the way they played last night, Pep is doing a really great job over there. Pep is a master. He's a master. You know that song? That's Pep Guardiola. That's Pep. They're singing Pep Guardiola. Singing for Pep Guardiola. And there are some other statistics that I need to throw up in your face. Karim Benzema 14 goals, Lewandowski 13, Sebastien Haller. Yeah. Bayern Munich is already saying that that's the player they want to use to replace Lewandowski if he goes to Barcelona. He's got 11 goals. Mohamed Salah's got 8. He's got a chance to raise the bar a bit for him and catch up with Benzema. He's got 8 goals, and Nkunku, who's out, RB Leipzig, is 7. Leroy Sané, who went to Bayern Munich from Man City, is also on 6 goals. Talking about assists, 7 for Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Jr. have a chance next week to catch up or overtake, as he's got 6. Leroy Sané scoring 6 goals, also have 6 assists. Anthony of Ajax have 5 assists. Look at Modric with his NASA. With the ball. Yeah. Has got 5 assists to himself, 4 assists to himself, and Kylian Mbappe, the speed star, okay, the flash of modern day football, have got 4 assists to his name. Right. We're still pushing this one now, and we've got on target Benzema. I've had 21 shots on target. No wonder he's got 14 goals. So it's only 7 misses he's made out of the 21 because he's put 14 inside the old onion bag. And for the 13 goals that Lewandowski have scored, it's taken him 19 chances to do that. And for Mbappe, he's had 16 shots on target. Mahrez, 16 shots on target. Mohamed Salah, 16 shots on target. Sebastien Haller, 15 shots on target. And player with the most passing accuracy, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked, even though they have been out of the competition since. But it's Erokin of Zenit St. Petersburg who's got 98%. Eric Garcia of FC Barcelona has got 97.5%. Yes, Ulrich of Bayern Munich has got 97%. And Rugani of Juventus has got 96.8%. Sergio Aurier, that was bad at Tottenham Hotspur, has got 96% passing accuracy. Jay Timber of Ajax has got 95.8% accuracy. And when it comes to tackling, as bad as the season was for Paris Saint-Germain, this man, Verratti, has got the most tackles with 35 tackles completed. João Paulinho has got 29, and Otamendi, former Manchester City player now with Benfica, is going to have to tackle Liverpool. but he couldn't do it as he got knocked out. Has got 28. Yes, Ado of Sheriff. You remember Sheriff? Yes, has got 26. And Casemiro of Real Madrid has got 25. Andres got 24. He plays for Lille of France. The player with the most ball recovered is Renildo of Lille, 76 times. Indeed, that Abiol of Villarreal have got 65. Thiago Silva of Chelsea recovered the ball 65 times. Otamendi 63 times. And Elder Militao of Real Madrid 62 times. Casemiro 59 times. Let's talk about saves. Let's talk about save. Yes, savings account in the bank. Who saves you? Who saves you the most? Yes, in this situation, the man with the most saves is Thibaut Courtois for the 4. Vlachodimos, okay, of Benfica, I've got 38. Rulli of Villarreal, 34. No wonder they're still in the competition. Atenasida is 29 of Sheriff. Millionaires, you know, Sima Millionaire from a Liverpool guy, okay, Calamitious guy, made 28 saves this season. And Jan Black of Atletico de Madrid made also great saves in this competition 26 times. But all these guys are all out of the competition. All these ones that I'm saying, they are all out of the competition. The people that are in the competition, we know them. It is still Liverpool, Man City, Real Madrid, and Villarreal. How will they go? Let's talk about the game that is coming up tonight. Don't worry, guys. Okay, let me read some of the messages I have on. Okay, let me go to this one. Papa Jumai say you are doing well, Oga Boss. I have a question, sir. Do you think Ronaldo would be regretting leaving Madrid? No, he doesn't have a regret. He doesn't. There's no regret to his career. There's no regret to his career. He's done 10 times what anybody dream of achieving once in their career. So there's nothing to regret in his career. To be playing at the highest level with a retirement age is great game. Even coming to this discombobulated Manchester United is still their top goal scorer, still scoring goals like goals are going out of fashion. It's just that the team is not good and he wasn't supposed to go to Manchester United. But regret, nah. Mr. Smart says Pep is something else. Is really something else. Those people who say that it is money that is working, go and look at everything with the money that is spent. We'll not send the money. Then he went for that to say that the patience must be used to work a goal is something else. It's not culture in that team. Yeah, the reason why they have that patience is they know that they are working on a system that works. So nobody is going to come tell them that, it's a different thing when you are trying your luck, you're rolling dice on the game. And coaches will tell you that. Sometimes you go into a game and you just roll a dice. But when you're playing and you've established a system that you know that this system works, you don't need anybody to convince you about it. Are you going to lose some games? Yes. Are you going to drop points? Yes. But you know it's going to work. And it's not something you just started. It's something you've been doing for a while. Come on. You're going to stick with it and do what you're supposed to do. So let's look at the game tonight. Remember, it's 8 p.m. Nigerian time, if you're following the game very well. So you have to know. What do you need to know? Yes, with Manchester City taking on Real Madrid in the other fixtures, Champions League semi-finals are both England versus Spain affair. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp has history on his side against Villarreal. The German coach was in charge when the sides met in the 2015-2016 UEFA Europa League semi-finals. A 3-0 second leg win at Anfield, taking the rest to the final, following a 1-0 defeat in Villarreal. Okay, so we're going to see what's going to happen here. The possible lineup for this game, who will be available and will not be available, let's look at it. For Liverpool, the possible players that will play ever-present Omini Kemu. Alisson will be in goal. Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Fabinho, Thiago, Alcantara, Salah, Jota, and Mane. Nobody on the Liverpool side is suspended. Nobody is carrying a card over that would get a booking and then miss the next game. So all the cards have expired. In accordance with Article 52.04 of the official competition regulations, all yellow cards expired on the competition or on the completion of the quarterfinals. This means no player can miss the final by virtue of picking up 3 cautions which did not result in a red card. Right. So unless you pick up a red card, you are going to be available for the game. Oh, all right. Let's look at it from this angle. Rulli will be in goal for Villarreal for it. Abiol, Torres, Estupinian, okay, Pereiro, Capo, Colin, the one we used to call chloroquine at Arsenal. Lo Celso from a Tottenham Hotspur player, Alcázar, Danjuma, yes, Theophilus Danjuma. All of them are going to be available. There is also no suspension. There's nobody missing this game via booking. So it's a crazy run. The form in all competition for Liverpool is 4 wins and 2 draws in their last 6 games. Where they stand in their league table, Liverpool are second by just a point, and they are in the FA Cup finals, and they are also League Cup winners. Villarreal, in all competition, they've got 3 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. They are 7th in the Spanish La Liga. No cup for them to win, but there's a possibility of going all the way to the finals of the UEFA Champions League, and it's going to be the first time. Don't forget, Unai Emery won the Europa Cup over Manchester United last time. Badon Joshua on Instagram, he say, on tonight's game, Liverpool has the highest chances for winning, but this Villarreal of a team, how did they even make it to the semi-finals? That's what you want to say, is a mystery, and that is a warning message to club. And it's not a mystery. It's not, no, not the mystery. They knocked the people in front of them out. The Juventus, the Bayern, they knocked them out. And those people, some of them underrated them. Step Monique, he say, bless your day. Bless your boy now. I have malaria. I'm not a doctor now. God bless. I'm not got anointing. I'm not a doctor. William say good morning. Good big uncle. Good morning. Big uncle. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. Okay, let's listen to what the experts have got to say about this game. As you guys are saying your own views. Okay, my experts on the other side are also saying their own expert view. Matthew Howard, a Liverpool reporter, he said despite the visitors' superb knockout wins against Juventus and Bayern, the overwhelming majority of Liverpool supporters fully expect their side to reach a 3rd UEFA Champions League finals in 5 seasons at Villarreal's expense. The Yellow Submarine are certain to offer stern resistance at Anfield, but the Reds are on an imperious run of form, okay, on home soil, and anything other than another victory for your club team on Wednesday will be a considerable upset. That seems a little bit arrogant. That seems like somebody's full of themselves. Oluya say Real Madrid will still get hopes with the results yesterday. They are Real Madrid. You can't write them out because they are Real Madrid. You can't be 13 times champion of this competition and be written off. It's not possible. So they are Real Madrid. If it is any other team, I say they're already out of the competition, but they are Real Madrid. And unfortunately, they're playing against Manchester City. That's the thing. That's the only unfortunate thing in this conversation. Victor Malalunsa, Vicky said Villarreal will give Liverpool a run for their money, but Liverpool will overcome them. Graham Hunter, a Villarreal reporter, okay, he said it was also for a semi-final that Villarreal last visited Anfield, but the Yellow Submarine will want no repeat of that 2015-2016 Europa League tie when they suffered a 3-0 defeat. Of course, it was Unai Emery who then faced Liverpool in the final as coach of Sevilla, and the Basque will surely sign up for a 3-1 win he imposed on your club's men in Basel. This time around, he must find a way to cope without Gerard Moreno, whose hamstring injury could hardly have been worse time, while replicating the exceptional performance of positional discipline shown in Turin and Munich in the previous round. Okay, so let's see what the coaches have got to say in this matter. Jurgen Klopp, the man who says English is not his first language, and Unai Emery, who we all know that English is not his language at all, Mr. Good Evening. They've got to say on this one. And let's go with Jurgen Klopp first since they're playing at home. Jurgen Klopp says, we did a proper analysis. I had a lot of respect for Unai Emery and Villarreal before, but I watched them properly and wow, impressive. He is a detailed, obsessed manager. Different ways to press and react to different results. A world-class coach doing an incredible job. An incredible God is incredible praise. Sorry, sometimes the church boy in me just show up. Don't be. All these things are my trigger. They are just triggered. You just use some word, you just trigger me. And Mr. Good evening, Unai Emery, the coach of Villarreal, former Arsenal coach, the guy that I told everybody that he's a world-class coach, but they say, no, fire him, let him go, let him go. If your boyfriend, Naga, let him go, see us. Look at us. Look at us. He's won a Europa Cup. He knocked Arsenal out last season, won a Europa Cup. Now even, see him, even if he doesn't go past the semi-finals. See us. We're struggling for top 4. Okay, well, he's in 7th position in the league anyway. So if they lose this match, they're not coming back into this competition. But you combining Champions League with league sometimes can be very, very tedious, Herculean. Okay, with a very small squad like this. Is there any side that is in the Champions League semi-final is there because they deserve to be? This is like saying to other people that we that are here, we are here because we deserve to be here. Don't be looking at us eye in your eye. Don't be using the general eye to look at us. You get problem. Okay. Liverpool know we have a great European presence. You know the funny thing? Villarreal have only 5,000 people. The city, 5,000 people. It's a village of 5,000 people. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, I mean 50,000. No, sorry, 50,000. So that's Abuja Stadium is bigger than the crowd that went to Abuja Stadium. Over 60,000 is bigger than the whole of Villarreal. But he don't care. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? I need a beer for Stone Cold Steve Austin right now. Just see now, you can't see me. Okay. That's how you know people who watch wrestling well. Liverpool know we have a great European presence and we have been able to eliminate 2 great teams in Juventus and Bayern. This Villarreal is reminding me of Arsenal in 2006. The way they are eliminating people. They know it won't be easy. They will feel like favorites, of course, but will have respect for us. This is the best Liverpool side that I have seen. I see that as an additional motivation to try and beat the best ever. For Anfield. For those of you who don't know, the finals we played in France. There's a free invite for the players of Paris Saint-Germain to come and see what they would have been winning if they were a little bit united and focused. But they're not focused. They're not focused. They just, that's what they do. Okay, so see, Victor Mala still one side man, know where you did now. Pleasure Edu. He said Gabriel Jesus. Okay, I think he's talking about transfer. And there's a question about Gabriel Jesus here. I'm going to answer it later. Richard, my brother, Utweji. He said yesterday night was a night to remember. It is gonna be a night to remember. Tonight. That's how I be sing. Shall be problem. I mean, God don't let me sabi sing so. That's how I be sing. This show for they different. If not, for they do the show like say I be Timida Kolo or I be like Norishi. I will get problem for this microphone. Hey, I've even used guitar to the plan for connect link guitar. Let's get on. Man, it's good to have your own mic. Like if I was on another person's radio station, can I even be doing all these things? But I think I can. My crazy come. Oh, it says a night for years. What a night! It was a game of goals. Yes, not Game of Thrones. I see Manchester City progressing. If Chelsea and Barca can grind a win in Madrid, then Manchester City can do same. Bingo Bros Brendo, how you doing? Okay, so Victor Malalu is here. Man, that is everywhere. Omnipresent man. Although you have said Uncle E, City goes still fit scale through. So yes, I think so. With their defense that's porous. I think that I think Jack Cancelo will be available. That's a very big plus. To have a makeshift defense and still be able to win. I think they'll go through. And then Victor Malalu say Man City will still beat Madrid away or worse case score drop. But they must not lose guard in their defense. I am sure Cancelo and Walker will be back. I'm not sure of Walker, but I'm sure of Cancelo will be back all the way. City all the way. Liverpool to beat them in the finals. Really? Why go to the finals if you are going to lose? But you just stay loser in the semi-finals. So Richard Otoye say, and then let me add, Villarreal will beat Liverpool tonight. Igor Shakuna, Victor Malalu, they survive everything thrown at them by Bayern. They will do same today, but they don't get Morano. Gerard Morano is not playing today. That guy is a key element of their team. Uzo Obiora, I say good morning, boss. Elevated TV radio. Yesterday's game was very entertaining. However, I see Madrid going through. City will regret their missed chances in the first leg. Man, Fifone was just missing chances. City had the chance to kill in Etihad, but they didn't capitalize. I agree with you. I thought that game, City had a chance to score like 7. Divine, where have you been? Divine okay on YouTube, you say, I never land online. Boss, don't they make me laugh with him buying and cast prayer. Good morning, boss. This year is looking like a Benzema year. UCL and World Cup looks doable. No, you're not going to do UCL. Divine went on to say, at this stage of the tournament, I will never bet against Real Madrid. Me too. I don't know how they do it, but they do know how to grind results at this stage of the competition. I wish Pep best of luck. If I don't want to make Real Madrid win this competition, make sure they don't get to the finals. They get to the finals. If they enter that final, remind me of the finals that you see Madrid lost. If they enter that finals, case so don't close. Hey, Iranio fire, Iranio fire. You don't understand. You don't know that song. If you don't know, you know. I don't interpret for you, but you hear fire. That one is enough. If you not hear any other thing, you hear, at least you hear fire. That one do for you. So yesterday, so somebody was asking me, okay, Joel said, hello, Dafe, good morning. And can you go stop asking me this question about me not wanting to go abroad? Please, Joel, I'm not answering. I'm not reading and I'm not answering. Ido said, Dafe, good morning. I'm an Arsenal fan and I'm hearing this strong rumor about Arsenal going in for Victor Osimhen, also going for Gabriel Jesus. What do you think? Which one is good? The two is good. Arsenal does not need one striker. Arsenal need 2 or 3 strikers, actually. Yes, we've got Gabriel Martinelli, but he can play wide, he can come central. Hopefully, we will let Lacazette go. We would also defend attacking defender. We don't want any attacking defender at Arsenal team anymore, so he should go. We would also let Eddie Nketiah go because he scored against Chelsea. That was wobbly, does not make him a good player. He's a bag of rubbish. He should get out. And I know all those people who say that Arsenal might regret it. It might become another Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry has given like 2 good seasons and then he's back to what he used to be. So there's no big deal about him. It was there. Leroy Sané came and displaced him. Well, I'm not even talking about Serge Gnabry now. Give him credit where he deserves. He's done very well for himself. But what I'm saying is Arsenal don't need Eddie Nketiah and Lacazette. Having said that, I don't think that signing one striker will fix the problem at Arsenal because Arsenal guaranteed 5 games to go to the end of the season, guaranteed Arsenal will play in Europe next season. Which of the European competition we don't know. There are 3 European competitions. There's the Champions League, there's the Europa League, and then there's Conference League. Arsenal have already qualified for the Conference League. If it get worse, they're also within like 1 more wins or 4 points away from Europa confirmed. Then there are 3 wins and a draw. Out of the 5, there are 3 wins and a draw away from confirming Champions League. And then it could even be just 3 wins because I believe that Liverpool will beat Tottenham Hotspur. I don't think Tottenham Hotspur will be so crazy to beat Liverpool. But if they do, thank you. That's what Man City will say to them. Thanks, even though you did sell us Hurricane, but Hurricane, go and do your work. Well, anywhere it goes, no problem. Either ways, that's not a problem for Arsenal. I think that Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur might end in a draw, even though I'm rooting for Arsenal to beat them. I wish we had played them that time and didn't have the excuse of COVID. That game that's postponed. That postponement now is not coming back to like wants to bite us. But wherever the result goes, I think there are other places where sports will drop points. So let's talk about your question. Gabriel Jesus is a player that I've worked with Mikel Arteta, so Arteta understands him. Gabriel Jesus, of all the players in the Premiership, apart from Liverpool players, is the player that knows the high press better than any other player, apart from Liverpool players. Trying to understand what I'm saying. Apart from the Liverpool players, those players are on drugs. They just don't want to test them. They are on something else. They smoke Malu shit. Those Liverpool players, nobody can convince me that this is normal. These Liverpool players, no, they smoke Malu shit, and they never get a machine where they detect Malu shit for person body. That's why they never feel cash. But Liverpool players, say whatever you want to say. Those guys are smoking Malu shit. Person and me talk up. Come and arrest me. I do my studio. If I leave here now, I go my school. I go equal beats. Come and beat me there. I've got 10 minutes before I leave the studio. So if you come early, come. So let's get back to the talk that I said. Ooh, look at my beautiful sister is here. She's fine. Hey, Linda, how now? What's it called? Gabriel Jesus is the kind of player that Arsenal needs right now because he can function in multiple positions across the front line. You can play wide, you can play him wide, you can play him in the middle. There's always going to be injuries. There's always going to be card and the rest. And Arsenal should also find a way to sell that rubbish 72 million pounds player that they bought on credit. Sell him, even give him for free. Nicolas Pepe. So it's better you don't have him in the squad than thinking you have him in the squad and he's not doing well at all. Bredo, Linda, how you doing? How's everything going? So let me put it this way. Arsenal need Gabriel Jesus, but it will be very, very annoying and sad if they get up and sign Gabriel Jesus and then they just feel like that's okay because they have Martinelli, they have Saka, and it's good. If you look at the squad, the way Arteta wants to play reminds me of that squad that Arsenal had Robbie Pires, Thierry Henry, Freddie Ljungberg, Ripalo. Arteta is trying to build a squad where across the front line, the front three, at least minimum each person will contribute 15 goals. So the front three will give you 45 goals. Across the middle, so Odegaard, whether it's Emilio Smith or whoever, will also produce 10 goals each, which is another 20 goals. So 45 plus 20 is already giving you 65 goals in a season. If you get that from your player, you will definitely qualify for Champions League. Would Arsenal go and compete for the title? You obviously know my answer. Arsenal is not even in that. It's not in that place at all. So let's not even talk about it. Alabioma underscore logo say on credit qua. Yes, the whole football world not be credited by player. Why is he on credit qua? Like say na wrong thing. I found name one player. Chelsea said they never pay finish. They never pay. They say they owe Inter Milan 70 million for Lukaku. So what are you saying? Football. You sure? Let me not even talk. I found Fabric. He say, have you take a look at our under 20 team? What do you have to say about the pics you see? I don't judge football by pictures. So let me give you a very vintage example of that thing, that narrative that people want to create. I'm coming, I'm not done. That narrative that people are trying to create with pictures. And it goes to show that you people on social media, most people on social media are very dumb, okay? When I was working in Brilla, I looked 20 times older than now. Yes. Not like I wasn't working or I wasn't earning salary, but I was suffering, right? Go under the sun, come back. I was looking older. Now I'm looking way, way younger, even though mentally I am a lot more stressed. But man, I stay in this AC office, I go home, there's AC. I don't overwork myself as a person physically, but there's more mental work. So I'm fresher. If you look at my videos now, go back and watch those videos where I used to do attack, you see the difference. If you judge me, then you're like, oh, this guy's up to 50. Now, if you look at me, he's in his 30s. I'm 44. So when you look at footballers, if you look at the rigorous training and exercise they go through, you know that these footballers are definitely good. Go and look at Stephen Ode when he was playing for MFN. Bring his picture and bring Stephen Ode now. Stephen Ode is looking 10 times younger than he was when he was playing for MFN. So it's about environment, it's about comfort, it's about lifestyle. So try to understand that the stress that they go through will always tell. The human body is an elastic thing. So when you stress it, you strain it, it will reflect. That's why people have eye bag under their eye when they overstress themselves. They don't sleep, they don't rest, they don't eat properly. It's not about age. There are people that are younger. My son is 10. He's already wearing the same size of jeans with me. He's 10 years old. I'm 44. Okay? He's already wearing the same t-shirt with me, and I'm worried about that because it means that I've got I'm praying for like another 2 years so that he's bigger than me and he's got his clothes, I've got my clothes. Because that's what it is. I can't stop him from wearing my clothes. I didn't stop my younger ones when they were wearing my clothes. I'm not going to stop my child from doing that. If you guys think it's disrespect, it's what I was always looking forward to. So please don't judge those players by their age until you have evidence to prove that they are older than the age that they have. If you don't, please don't bring that conversation to me. Take that to, there are radio stations that always have that conversation. Go and have that conversation with them. They are open. Call them, chat, send on their Facebook page. But on this platform, I don't do that. So now let's deal with the second player. Victor Osimhen will be very, very good for Arsenal. But I don't think that Arsenal need one striker. That's my own. So it's not supposed to be either Gabriel Jesus or Victor Osimhen. What I'm looking at is they should have Victor Osimhen and Gabriel Jesus. That will be very, very good for Arsenal. That will be progress. That will be fine. And even another backup. And when I look at some of the things that people were saying in January, oh, Arteta didn't sign Isaac. Oh, we couldn't sign Vlahovic. Look at those players today. Since January till now, Isaac has got only one goal or so, or two. And since January till now, Vlahovic has scored 2 or 3 goals. If Arsenal had signed those players and they returned the same number of goals, no assists, nothing, you people would have killed Edu and Arteta. They let Aubameyang go. Aubameyang has scored 9 goals for Barcelona. Look at the number of goals that these useless players have done. So sometimes you've got to be careful. And don't forget, Isak is still playing for the same club he was playing for. Vlahovic only moved from Fiorentina to Juventus. The same league, the same atmosphere, everything. But he can't find the goals anymore. So sometimes football is crazy. Going back to the words of Rio Ferdinand when he was talking about... what's the player I was talking about now? Jonathan Sancho, that we're giving him time, he will settle. But not every player that they give time. We're giving Nicolas Pepe time. The contract almost run out. He knows how to play. I said it from the day one. So I think that Arsenal need those two, and probably another young player who is a striker. I think we have one young player that was signed from South America, forgotten his name now, that will come in and join that attack. The only problem I have with Arteta is the way he's treating the Saliba issue. I think it's beginning to look like there's a person that has to grind and all that. Arsenal also need another defensive midfielder. If Granit Xhaka is going to go to Roma, Arsenal needs a defensive midfielder. And I think that Saliba should come and join the team so that if you want to play 3 at the back, it will just be natural players who know how to play at centre back, and it will be easy. And then you let Tomiyasu and what's his name, Tierney, lose going forward as wing back, and then pumping up the crosses for the players that you have. One good thing with signing somebody like Osimhen is your crosses will be attended to properly aerially. Another thing with signing Gabriel Jesus is he knows the Premier League, he knows the system. The system that Arsenal plays is a low-budget Pep Guardiola system, but he knows the coach, he understands the man. The two of them can work very well, and everything can go the way you want them to go. I think I've answered your question on that front. Ifeanyi Peter Ani, he said, greetings, big boss. From Vilnius, Lithuania. I've not been to that country. I had a chance to go one time, I couldn't. Lithuania. Divine Tokay, he said, I have a question. What can Chelsea do to win the EPL again? I can only answer this question if I see the spending pattern of the new owners. If Roman Abramovich was there, I'll tell you that they'll win it next season or next 2 seasons. The reason why Chelsea are not able to win it right now is there is a new sheriff in town. His name is Pep Guardiola. Under normal circumstances, the kind of football that Liverpool have been playing in the last 5 or 6 years is enough for them to win the league consistently. The only reason they've not won it is because Pep Guardiola is around. He's a whale, or Pep Guardiola is probably the Atlantic Ocean. He doesn't get filled, right? He consumes and consumes and consumes and consumes a whole lot more. So that's the reason. They will have to face Man City with all braveness and run the season well. For now, I don't think I can say anything about them until I know who the new owners are and how their spending power is. If they are like Kroenke, who focuses on their other businesses more, and then we can forget about them winning. What's it called? We can forget about Chelsea winning. Okay, Jubilee Real. You say, sorry, Legote. I've not heard your opinion on Ten Hag to Manchester United. I've given my opinion so many times. He's going to fail at Manchester United. There's no redemption there. Joshua Badog, we say thanks for clearing the air on age matter. Keep it up. Thank you very much, bro. Joshua Badog on that one. He's going to fail at Manchester United. Ten Hag will fail. I've said that so many times, and I'm going to say it again. He's going to fail not because he's a bad coach, but of all the coaches that have been employed since Alex Ferguson left, this is one of the most inexperienced one. This is one of the weakest one. I don't think it's going to come and deliver here. It's going to take time. It's going to come into England and find out how erratic the media is, how crazy the fans can be, and the ancestors, the people who hold the key to failure, the principalities and power, class of 92, are still there, witches and lizards. They are still there. They will run him down before he knows. One wrong foot, one mistake. See, Manchester United is just repeating Liverpool. They are repeating Liverpool. There's no, I've seen this happen before. If you guys have not, I've seen this happen before. And everything that is happening is just a repeat of what Liverpool did. When Liverpool lost the title to Arsenal, remember when that game, 1989, when all Liverpool needed to do was to avoid losing by 2-0. And all Arsenal needed to do was to win by 2-0. Arsenal won 2-0 at Anfield and denied Liverpool a chance of winning the double. Remember, Liverpool had won the FA Cup finals against Everton, and then they needed to win. They needed to win the league, 2 goals, and they did not. Arsenal won it, and since that time they couldn't. And everybody that came to coach, they keep comparing them. Oh, you're not Bobby this, you're not Kenny Douglas, you're not this one, you're not that one. And that's how everybody suffered. Every player that comes to play, Michael Owen, you're good, but you are not a Rush. Steve McManaman, you're good, but you're not John Bass. What's the other guy? Son of God, what's his name? Robbie Fowler. Oh, you're good, but you could have been this person. Tell him, so those things derailed the Liverpool trade so much so that they went from a team that should be up there to struggling. And then Manchester United also was beginning to find their steam with a very good bargain buy of Leeds Erik Cantona, who had just won the league, the last English coach to win the league in 1991, and then Watkinson, and then came to Manchester United, and the rest, as I say, is history. So Manchester United is repeating the same story. Don't forget that Liverpool are 2 titles away from matching up with Manchester United again in the Premier League. Just the God that is saving Manchester United is that their city neighbor, who they used to call noisy neighbor, and he wants making sure that they are still the supremo in terms of Premier League title 1. Well, guys, I've come to the end of the road. As a Patricia, good morning. Still looking forward to an intriguing game tonight. I am also looking forward to it. My smart money is on Liverpool to win, but I'm not going to bet against Villarreal. That's why I'm not putting my money on this game. Crystal Palace made me lose big money on Monday. I'm still trying to recover from it, but thank you to Man City yesterday. I recovered, so I'm fine. But right about now, I'm going to leave you with a grassroots update with Adeleke Idowu, and I step out of the building to go to my school. I have a class to teach. I know they're all waiting for me. I gotta go now. Thank you very much, everyone, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. God bless you. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe. Adela Kingsley, I can't leave without reading your message. Say good morning to that. If Arsenal buys Gabriel Jesus, Victor Osimhen, Crystal Palace, no, Zaha, we don't need Zaha. I can bet them doing magic necessarily. No, we don't need Zaha. We need those other 2, the first 2, but we don't need Zaha. Zaha is not the kind of player you need. Zaha is made for Crystal Palace. He should stay there permanently. Instead of getting Zaha, they should go get Michael Olise. If they can't get Michael Olise, they should go get Conor Gallagher, that Chelsea player that's on loan at Crystal Palace. Those are the kind of players that Arsenal need. Arsenal does not need this Zaha. Zaha is 2 inches better than Nicolas Pepe. We don't need those kind of players in our team anymore. No. Anymore, we had to suffer. Anymore, we had to die. No. Let's enjoy small. We are not a rehabilitation center. We don't need no more trouble. I beg. We've had enough. We don't want. We've had enough. A fair share of Yaya players. She play people like them. Zaha. No. I'm going to take time if I start talking about this now. I'm going to take time. I need to go. There's traffic on the road. Thank you very much. My name is Daphne Matthew. Second, you love to come in the Elegota Spot. It's been a sports buffet on Elegota TV Radio. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do watch to subscribe. If you're in Dubai, we're coming on the 10th of next month. If you're in Anambra, I'm there tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So let's meet at the Orca pitch, the new Orca pitch, where Enugu Rangers play their matches. Let's meet there, have fun for the Bayern Youth Cup. And Monday, I'll be back here again and stay till 9th. And then on the 10th, I'm at your face, going to Dubai for another 10 days. When I come back, my Ghana people, be ready for us. We're coming on a road trip. We're coming on a road trip to Ghana. Yeah, I'm feeling good about all this traveling. Stressful, but I'm feeling good about it. Thank you guys for joining us. If you look at our YouTube channel now, the sports channel and the entertainment channel, you notice that we're trying our best to increase the content base that we're putting there, especially on the entertainment channel. We're careful what we put. We want to get exciting. We want to go viral, but at the same time, we want to educate people. So if you look at the things that we're putting on Elegota TV Entertainment, it's more about education, information, guiding people rather than just, put some things there that will make us have numbers. I want the numbers, but I want to get the right numbers. I don't want to get numbers because I'm putting up naked videos or doing, things. We can do things right and grow. That's what I've always believed. That's the principle, the bylaws of this company. We're going to stand by that. On the sports side, I can't say thank you enough. I'm very, very grateful for lifting us to 9,600 plus. But we want to get to 10,000. I really was hoping that we'll get to 10,000 subscribers before we go to Dubai. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Miracle still will happen. Abuja was a great trip for us. Let's see what happens when we go to Dubai and then when we go to Ghana. But until then, thank you very much. Let's do this again tomorrow when we would have watched and enjoyed Liverpool and Villarreal. Submarine playing against an unstoppable force. Liverpool is like Vladimir Putin. Those guys, it's hard to bet against Liverpool right now. Bye-bye and have yourself a wonderful day. Enjoy Idowu Adeleke if you're listening online on www.elegotatv.com/radio, or if you have the mobile application on your Android, Elegota TV Radio. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
on Electricity TV. I'm Adeleke Ito. The show is powered by